A very good morning to my dear children. Let me welcome you once again to Dr. SSD's class on biology. In continuation with my previous lectures on biology being a synthetic subject, let me tell you something more. The term biology has been obtained from Greek word consisting of two terms. Let's see. Biology, bios, logos. Bios means life, logos means to study. It means it is the science of studying life, living organism. In my previous lecture, I told you our very existence lies within non-living components. The rocks are the reservoir of minerals. Minerals combines together to form compounds, and compounds forms a cell. And that is how we came into existence. Now the cell, which is actually a living entity of an organism, is quite dynamic. And in my due course of lecture series, I am going to explain each and every step in detail how life came into existence, how cells evolved from a prokaryotic to a eukaryotic, from a simplest to a complicated. So when we talk in a sequence, learning becomes all the more interesting. It becomes much more vibrant because no subject on earth is boring. It all depends upon how the subject has been taught to you. And whenever we take science as a part of life, whatever we see, when we compare them with our practical life, we tend to imbibe more, we tend to retain more, because just mugging up is not going to serve the purpose. We need to utilize each and every bit of our knowledge in the most practical way possible, because these days common sense are becoming extremely uncommon. So whenever we think of science, it's not necessary it has to be something big. Even a small knowledge put into real practice may bring about smile in the poorest of the poor child. So knowledge has to be simplified. So let me start. As I told you, the two broad terms, bios, logos. Life, study. But does it mean it's just the study of life? As I've told you in previous lectures, it's not about the biotic component. It is also about the abiotic component which is surrounding that biotic component. So therefore, let me initiate the lecture. The term biology was coined by two most important thinkers or philosophers. I'm not using the term scientist because scientists are much more precise in their domain. But thinkers and philosophers at those times were much learned. They had knowledge about every aspect of life, be it mathematics, physics, chemistry, medical science, everything. They were good at everything, and they were philosophers and big thinkers of those times. So the term biology was coined by G.R. Treviranus, and the most important person, Jean-Baptiste de Lamarck, the person who proposed Lamarckism. So the credit goes to these two philosophers and thinkers. In biology, there are mainly two branches. One is botany, other is zoology. One which deals with the flora or the plants on earth, and the other branch deals with the fauna or the animals, because both are in sync. No animals can survive without plants. So there is a relationship. And that's what I told you in my previous lecture, that relationship is based on energy. Because plants, since they're photosynthetic, they prepare food for these heterotrophic animals. And therefore, each and every organism on this earth, be it a plant or animals, are a component of biological science. Aristotle, the father of zoology, and most importantly, he is also considered to be the father of biology. And who can forget this person? Theophrastus, the father of botany, the man who actually contributed so much for the study of plants, their medicinal importance, how they came into existence. Each and every aspect of plants was detailed by Theophrastus. In my next series of lecture, I'm going to continue further. Thank you.